Yes, we're gonna grind next to this person in this sign for a little while. I think level 45 is probably good. And then we can go through Victory Road. But we want to be level 50 when we get to Elite 4 because one of our party members won't even be fully evolved until level 50, so, you know, there's that. Alright, Gen 9.
First open world.
First open world.
As you said, we talked about. I know nothing else about Gen 9. First Pokemon game to actively look like dog shit.
No, people were ragging on Sword and Shield for those trees. It's not the first.
Yes, but that's so inoffensive compared to
yes, but it
repeating texture.
Not looking as bad in hindsight does not mean it wasn't bad.
It's, you know, I can accept N64 tree, but like basic repeating texture mountains not having any sort of variation. Just 3D games figured that out in the 90s.
Yeah, the
What
N64
happened?
was capable of that. As if you watch some K's videos, you can see that. The April
Yeah.
Fool's video we did last year on Mario 64 Grass, where it was actually just a real video, but like the April Fool's thing was that it was like maybe 5 minutes worth of video, and it was like 20 plus minutes. But it was a real video, talking about how you can do like that sort of stuff with textures on the N64. And here we are on the Switch, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, insane.
It's
Insane
fine.
how it's
It's
pretty
fine.
much a built-in feature to like Unity. I know like Gen 8 and Gen 9 use their own in-house engine, but like no, it doesn't excuse it.
No, it doesn't.
excuse it.
It does not excuse it. No, but I don't know that Gen 9 did. Okay, so it was the first. Okay, it was the first game to have 18 badges. Where Gold Silver were the first ones to have 16 badges.
There's 18 badges in Gen
There are
9?
18. There are 18 badges in Scarlet Violet. They're not all gems, but there are 18 badges.
Oh.
Like they're not league. Okay, there's only 8 league badges, but there's one thing you can do for each type. There are raid boss Pokemon. Well, sort of raid boss Pokemon. It's 2v1 instead of like actual raids, but there are actual raids. Point is, there are cool actual boss fight Pokemon. There are the quote-unquote evil team. You raid their base in a few places, and those are gym quote-unquote badges if you clear those. And then there's the actual gyms.
Okay.
Yeah, and those are actually 3 individual storylines that you would like, you know, like quest lines in an open world game. What? It's an open world game. Weird. That you can follow along with as you complete them, which is pretty cool, actually.
Interesting.
Yep.
Just give me a Gen 9 game that just doesn't look and run terribly, and yeah,
Yes.
I'll play.
Best I can do is, well, actually, we don't know yet, but we have another Legends game, and it'll be Gen 9.
Yeah. Pokemon Pizza would be interesting.
It will be. It will be. Can I get
See,
Nadino? Like, at any point here? No?
People don't believe me when I say that the entire game's going to be about pizza. It's going to be about pizza.
The whole city's a pizza, as you said.
The city is a pizza, and it's called Pokemon Legends Ah.
Yeah. You know,
It gets-
and as I pointed out, because I'll point this out again, only a crazy person would cut a pizza into an odd number of slices, so that tracks.
Look, you worked at a pizza place long time ago.
I did, and you know what? The pizza sauce, the logo on the pizza sauce was a pizza with an odd number of slices on it. I showed this to my friend who worked there, and he lost his mind. You don't... Odd number of slices.
How?
Wait, why am I saying my friend like it isn't Brandon and we all know who Brandon is?
Oh yeah, who's Brandon?
Nobody knows. Don't go watch Kingdom Hearts, you'll never find out.
You never find out.
Anyway, almost there with Colton here, then we'll switch off. We'll get everyone to 45.
New features in Gen 10.
Well, I don't know yet.
We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to that one. Might be a couple years. Because we're still going to have Gen 9 and...
Might be during our Gen 8 playthrough.
Oh yeah. That's about right. When we finally muster up the courage to boot up Sword or Shield.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Our Gen 8 experience will just be Legends Arceus, then we'll move on to Scarlet Violet.
If you want the Gen 8 experience, if you really want to enjoy Pokemon, just watch Journeys. Ignore the game. The game doesn't exist.
But yeah, that's if we missed anything, this spilled over into this stream because we had to end the last one. If we missed anything important, let me know. Because I like to think I know a lot about Pokemon. So when I don't know something, then I get to learn about it. Yeah, nothing at all. Certainly didn't correctly guess the story trend that I was bringing up.
Wait, what?
You correctly noted that we had not gotten our legendary and had not fought Team Plasma.
Oh, yeah.
That's knowing a little bit. You gotta know a little bit about Pokemon to pick up on that.
I mean, it's just... Yeah, I guess that's true. I had to have at least played one other Pokemon game to know that. Maybe two to confirm it.
And have those not be Red, Blue, Yellow. Fire Red, Leaf, Green. Because those ones don't have a legendary to catch, like as part of any story.
No, but you do pass.
You are not forced to pass any of them.
Forced to, but you do. If you are exploring, you're like, oh yeah, there's
oh, you'll come across the birds. Yeah, you'll come across the birds, for sure. Moltres is in Victory Road in the original games. But and you will not find it in Fire Red, Leaf, Green.
Isn't Moltres in? No,
Moltres is in Mount Ember.
Yeah.
Which is in the Sevi Islands.
Yes. Wait. Yeah.
And it's behind, I believe it's locked behind Rock Smash, which you don't get until you beat the game. Am I wrong? Or no, it's just that you never have to go to Mount Ember as part of the story. You never have to go to Mount Ember as part of the story, so you do have to go more out of your way than you used to.
That is true. I think you do have to beat like the 8th gym, but then like the 8th gym. You go there before the 8th gym. It's actually right after the 7th gym. Then Bill shows up and it's like, you want to go to the Sevi Islands? And you can actually say no and just move on with your life and come back later. Actually,
Because if you say yes, you are trapped there until you do the story.
Really?
Yes, you can't leave.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chris is level 40.
So,
you gonna evolve? Oh, you actually, yes,
hey.
Chris will evolve.
Hey, Chili Son.
I gotta do a thing.
So Articuno is in Victory Road. Moltres is like, yeah, maybe. And Zapdos
no,
Articuno's
not in Victory. Articuno's not in Victory Road.
Is it not?
Seafoam Islands, a dungeon you can completely skip and never enter. The game wants you to go through it, but if you have Fly and a map, which you do have, you can just go. Oh, I can just fly back to my hometown and surf south instead of going through this dungeon. So I do that every time.
Oh.
It's fine. And then Zapdos is also out of the way. You have to be like, hang on, I can go down there when I have the ability to go on water later.
I can surf down here?
Whoa.
In this
and then there's another
part of the game?
And then there's another whole dungeon. Remember when the games had dungeons?
Never.
Yeah, honestly, they didn't really have dungeons since like since like Gold and Silver. They didn't have real dungeons.
Well,
because like
because everything's kind of just you have to. Yeah, you have to go through it.
Yeah,
but like it's not as cryptic and weird as
there's no optional
1.
There's like no optional dungeons.
Yeah,
not since Gold, Silver, Crystal. What's in like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald doesn't have anything optional.
Yeah, no, we talked about this. The whatever sunken ship, half sunken ship. That's completely optional. You don't need to go there.
Yeah, okay, you're right. But is that even a dungeon? There's no wild Pokemon unless you're surfing. So there's only like for like 2 rooms there's wild Pokemon. Otherwise it's just trainers. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's like a mini dungeon.
It counts.
New Mauville. Okay, New Mauville also. New Mauville, I would say it is an actual another mini dungeon because it's 1 room.
That's about it.
That's all I can think of. Because you have to, well, in Ruby Sapphire, you don't have to climb the Sky Pillar, right? So the Sky Pillar, I guess, is an optional post-game dungeon in Ruby Sapphire, but in Emerald, it's required. So
can you even get Rayquaza in Ruby and Sapphire? No. Right?
Yeah, it's just there in the post-game.
Yeah, he's just there.
You can't get to the Sky Pillar till post-game in Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. But like, yeah, no, there weren't any like major optional dungeons in like after Gold, Silver, Crystal. It's kind of weird. Like, what did Diamond and Pearl? Okay, hang on. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum had the entirety of the post game zone. So I guess there's Stark Mountain. I guess. But is that it? I'm not counting Turnback Cave. That does not count.
Let's see. No, I guess like they just Pokemon went down a different route from having cryptic RPG like dungeon.
That kind of sucks.
Kinda did.
Like, this game has some... I don't know. I don't remember if they're just, like, single, screens or not. But there are some zones where you get the Swords of Justice. Wait, you can learn... Well, that's unfortunate. That'd be kind of cool to teach you Flash Cannon, but you have Fly, so...
How far out of the way are the Swords of Justice?
The Swords of Justice are in Mistralton Cave, Abundant no, not Abundant Shrine. Wellspring Cave and where's the third one? I don't remember. Oh, I think it's in Pinwheel Forest. Is that right? Now I have to check.
Yeah, now I'm checking.
Let's see. Mistralton Cave. Oh, Victory Road in Pinwheel Forest. Okay. So one of them is not very out of the way at all. The other two, yeah. There's one in Pinwheel Forest. We saw the zone early on where there was a guy blocking us, and he was like, nah, there's strong stuff over there. And then the other one, yeah, we never went to Mistralton Cave. And then, yeah, I guess the next one is Victory Road. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yep. Oh, come on. Hi, Rufflet. But the Abundant Shrine is where you get Landorus, which you can only get after catching Tornadus and Thundurus. I think those are version exclusive, so you have to trade one to the other game, and then you take both of them to the Abundant Shrine, and then you get Landorus.
And how do they second form?
There's an item you get in Black 2, White 2.
Oh.
And then, you know, in basically every game moving forward. But yeah, those were Black 2, White 2 forms, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I, again, could be wrong, but...
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, check me on that one.
Forces of Nature. The revealed glass.
Revealed
Black,
glass.
White 2.
White 2, there it is. Can I Can I? This is the Gen 5 experience. Oh, there we go. This is the Gen 5 experience. Running around outside of the grass, waiting for an Audino to spawn. Do I have a lucky egg. I should be using it. I will be using it after this fight. That is unfortunate. What has happened here? Yep. So Gen 5 really went overboard with the legendaries. Gen 6? Did Gen 6 have more than 3 legendaries? Yes. It had, well, legendaries and mythicals combined. Did it have more than 3? 4? 4. 5?
Legendaries?
Did it have more than 5?
It had... Okay, Gen 5 had the Swords of Justice, the Forces of Nature, and the Mox Arts.
Yeah.
Gen 6 had...
No, it had more than that. You stopped way too early. There's more legendaries in mythicals in Gen 5.
Gen 5? Is there?
Yes, you're missing Meloetta, you're missing Genesect, you're missing Keldeo.
Okay, well... That's a mythicals, though.
Yeah, I said legendaries and mythicals.
Oh, okay, mythicals, okay.
I hate that phrasing. Just
Back
in my day, there were only legendaries. All right,
dude, no, there never was actually. Yes.
Nobody called them mythicals. Yes, Mew existed. It was the first.
Mew was always a mythical.
No,
Celebi was also a mythical.
Yes, I mean by the current classification, but nobody ever called them that. There was no distinction.
There was no distinction. I just called it unattainable. So.
Yeah, fair.
Yes, technically it's
technically for both of them. Technically for both of them, you could get them.
You could, but no.
I mean, Mew's pretty easy. Just trainer fly. Celebi though took some nonsense to hatch a Celebi egg.
Yeah. So in other words, just unattainable.
Pretty much.
Gen 5, Victini, Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect. Gen 6 had Dancing Hoopa and Volcanion.
Oh, I forgot about Hoopa. So there's 6?
Plus the 3 legend.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's crazy. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's so low compared to the... Yeah, we're just on Gen 5 with its, like, 14? Hang on. Main trio...
7,
hang on. Main trio, Genie trio, Swords trio is 9. Fourth sword makes 10. Meloetta 11. Genesect 12. Victini 13. Did I miss anything? Stop doing that!
Wait, fourth sword?
Yeah, Keldeo's the fourth sword of justice. The distribution for Keldeo was at like level 15, so you could use it in your starting party in Black 2 White 2.
Ah. Okay.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, so what was that, 13? Ridiculous number. Yeah, and then Gen 6 had 6. Cool. Gen 7 had... for some reason, the Ultra Beasts get looped in as legendary, even though you can capture multiple. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're not.
I don't get why they get classified as legendaries by a lot of people. They're just not. If I have to catch 3 Zerk trees or whatever to progress the story, that's not legendary.
See, my classification of things is what if I open Pokemon Go and I type in the search engine or in the search legendary, what shows up? Mythical, what shows up? That's me. And Ultra Beasts are in neither of those. So,
Yeah, Ultra Beasts are Ultra Beasts. They're weird.
you know,
But okay, actual legendaries. It's weird because there's only one evolutionary line for the main box art legendaries. But yeah, so there's what, 4 there. And also, Gen 7's the first one to have legendaries evolve. Let's go back to that previous discussion real quick. Stop doing that.
Cosmog was cool. I like Cosmog. Maybe get in the bag.
Maybe get in the bag. I reference that so much. As you see,
It's great.
but
Let's say legendaries.
so there's the 4 main ones. There's Zeraora. There's Magearna.
4 main one.
Yeah, there's Cosmog, Cosmoem, Lunala, and Solgaleo, the main 4.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Zeraora, Magearna. I guess technically Milton is a
Meltan is
a mythical.
technically.
Yeah.
It's not in Sun and Moon.
No, it's
but
not.
he's from that generation.
It is a Gen 7 mythical, even though it's only in the otherwise Kanto only game. What? What else? Was that it? That can't be it.
I mean, technically Meltan is Pokemon Go's legendary. Technically. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
but
from Let's Go, but it's technically.
It's obtainable in a mainline game in the form of Let's Go.
Yeah.
But yeah, was there anything else? Am I forgetting Gen 7 that badly? Or was there really only
Marshadow,
Oh, Marshadow.
Egarnia,
Yep.
Zeraora, yeah.
Forgot about Marshadow. So that's
the
what?
Taboos.
Oh, the tap. Wow, good job, me. Okay, so there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Necrozma.
13. Oh, the Necrozma, 14.
Necrozma.
Oh, we're back up to a huge amount. What?
Hypnol and its other one.
That's not
Sylveon.
legendary. That's not
It
legendary.
counts.
It does not.
Counts. 100% it counts.
No.
What is
it?
it?
Not. There are 3 of them. Canonically, they were created. I don't know if that's a qualifier, but
I mean, Mewtwo was created.
that's true. Okay, good point. Good counterpoint. Good counterpoint. Absolutely valid. But there are 3 of them.
Let's see. What is it? Hypnol and its evolution weirdness.
Yeah.
Bulbapedia considers it a legendary.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Hypnol. What is it officially? It's not in Pokemon Go, so I can't tag it.
The mystery will remain unsolved.
For now.
It doesn't feel legendary. I don't know. Oh, we can thank Gen 7 for being the first game to add punctuation to Pokemon's names.
Wait, really?
They added, well, literally, we're talking about type null that has a colon in its name.
Oh, that's true.
And the Tapus, I think, all have dashes.
Do they have dashes? I think they're just space.
Do they have space? That would also
Space.
be... No, Mr. Mime exists.
Mr.
Mr. Mime exists, so names and spaces in Pokemon names have always existed. But yeah, type null has a colon. I think there's dashes. Oh yeah, Como-o and Kamo-o have
Yes.
dashes.
They have dashes.
I love Como-o so much. My favorite pseudo legend by far.
Gladion just gives you type null.
Yes,
Okay, so that does. Yeah, I don't know if I
doesn't
consider
feel
that
legendary. like, okay, Mythicals, distribution Pokemon, fine. I can't go catch them anymore. Gen 5 was the last time you could do that. And it was only for Victini. But you just get handed a Pokemon in-game. Is that a legendary? Now, see, the counter argument exists, and we're playing it, so... No, you actually have to catch it. Never mind. No, you actually have to catch it. Yeah, you just get handed a Pokemon. Is that legendary? I don't know. I want to say no. Why am I going back to heal instead of just swapping Pokemon? I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. All right, Gen 8. I forgot everything about Gen 8. Did it have more than 3 legendaries?
Gen 8?
Yes, it did. Oh, okay. They were all DLC, though. I didn't play the DLC.
Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, the Zacian someone sent Eternatus, whatever it is.
Eternatus. Yeah, those 3.
Urshifu and the other one.
Yeah, Urshifu and Calyrex, which I only know because of Poke-Clicker. Yeah, those are the DLC legends. I completely forgot. Yeah, and the horses. So the horses.
Yeah.
Glastrier
Calyrex
and Spectrier. Yeah.
Yeah,
so they're
Galarian birds.
Oh, Galarian birds. Okay, sure.
Regieleki and
Regieleki, Regidrago. Okay, yeah. There's a lot all of a sudden. What was that?
Enamorous.
That was Legends Arceus. That's another genie. Yep, that's another genie. You gotta have all 4 for the 4 directional winds.
And then for mythical is just Zarude Sandstorm.
Yeah. Right.
Zarude Sandstorm.
Yeah, Sandstorm. Thank you. Actually, should it be Zandzorm? Zandstorm? Yeah, that's right. Zandstorm.
I hate it. Gen 9 had
Rhydon, Koraidon, which were technically paradoxes and not legendaries, so they don't count. They count.
They're the box art.
They're the box art. They have to count. We have those 2. We have the 4 treasures.
Yes.
That might be it. No, there's a legendary.
No,
is it
DLC.
Legendary? DLC legendaries? Yeah, DLC legendaries. I don't know those ones.
The teal masks, there's 3, and then there's the Ogerpon.
Okay, I've heard of Ogerpon. And I remember seeing the turtle in some like direct or something. Yeah, okay.
And then Petron.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you just said. Why are all the legendaries in the DLC? I mean, I guess that's better than it just being a distribution, I guess. But
I mean, I guess you need a reason to have DLC, but yeah, that's dumb. Which has the most?
Gen 4.
Gen 4?
Gen 4's gotta have the most. It doesn't, but it's got Kyogre. No, Kyogre. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Kyogre. What?
Not Kyogre. Heatran, Regigigas.
Yep. Misprit, Uxie. Yep. Azelf. Shaman. Darkrai.
Arceus. Darkrai.
Yeah.
Manaphy and Fion.
Manaphy, Fion. Yep. There's a lot.
That's a lot.
Kyogre.
Kyogre again.
I mean, if you want legendaries catchable, okay, hang on. Legendaries catchable means Hoopa just gets to wreak havoc on ORS. So we're not gonna go. We're not gonna open that. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, just that generation's legendaries and mythicals. I think Gen 4 had the most, but we sure mentioned a lot for Gen 7. So
let's see. 4, 4, 8, 9. Meltdown Melmetal that's 2. That's 2 Pokemon.
It is 2 Pokemon.
So that's 14. That's for Gen 7.
Yeah, how many for Gen 4?
Gen 4 is 3, 6, 9. Also 14.
Interesting. Was not expecting a tie. That's a lot.
Gen 7 has 15.
15?
Gen 8 has 15.
Gen 8 has 15.
Gen 8 has 15.
15? Did the DLC really add that many? Because the base game had 3.
Kung Sure Food. So yeah, the 1, 2, 3 base game. Zarude Mythical, so 4. Kung Sure Food 6. Lucky Veggie Drogo.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Galarian Birds 11.
Yep. Calyrex horses 14.
14.
And then
Enamorous. 15.
15. Yeah. What do you know? Enamorous.
Crazy how that generation has 15 legendaries.
It doesn't feel like it. Because again, I didn't play the DLC.
Gen 7 has the most if you count Type Null.
If you count Type Null and yeah, Silverly. Okay.
It'd just be wrong, but it feels wrong. Is Type Null a legendary? That's the one I want. Anyone to know. Anyone to tell me. Aside from Bulbapedia.
Check the actual Pokemon, like Pokemon.com website. See if it says anything about that.
Yeah, I looked. It doesn't say. It just says it was created in Galar, which sounds weird. But then I guess
did we get the lore for that? Oh yeah, that's where the third Type Null is. You get the Gen 8 player gets handed the third one. I think. Or they talk about it, but yeah, I guess the lab where they were created is there.
Yeah. Doesn't say.
Weird.
I hate that. It's in the 8 group undiscovered. Obviously, it's not.
I mean, that is one of the requirements for being a legendary.
It is. It is genderless.
Not a requirement.
Not a requirement, but
a strong indicator.
The Pokedex says in Shield it was molded after a mighty Pokemon of myth.
Wonder which one. I didn't say they were successful.
Just looking at this thing, I'm like, what the hell is this supposed to be? It's like a little bit of everything. Type Null's weird.
Type Null is weird. And it turns into a weird bird horse.
Yeah, I guess there is no like actual confirmation if it is what they consider a legendary. Yeah. Wait for Pokemon. Wait for Pokemon Go to
to be the authority on this.
Whenever they decide to.
That is not an Audino. I've been lied to. We're getting there. I think, what is it, two of the party members are at 45, two are at 43. We are making progress.